Do you love a person or an illusion? I invite you to have a moment of honesty with yourself and consider these 7 questions. The 5th one will surely surprise you, guaranteed. 1. Do you expect your partner to think the same way as you? Do you realize that if they did, both of you would be blind to the flaws in your way of thinking? 2. Do you anticipate receiving only positive experiences from your partner? Are you aware that if that were the case, it could become an addiction, robbing you of your peace and freedom? 3. Do you expect there to be only peace between you two? Are you aware that if that were the case, you might get bored or become complacent? In our important values, we desire growth, and growth often comes with tension. Surprisingly, couples without any conflict are more vulnerable. Yes, you read that correctly. 4. Do you expect your partner to cherish you? Are you aware that if they did, it might allow you to remain in a state of self-depreciation? How do you think the expectation for them to cherish you came about? It likely originated from your own self-deprivation. How do I know this? Simple. A person who values their health doesn't stay in detrimental environments. Similarly, a person who values themselves as a partner doesn't stay in a relationship where they don't receive appreciation. So, before you complain about not feeling cherished, perhaps take a look at how much credit you give to yourself. 5. Do you expect your partner to be completely faithful? I'll tell you something that might shock you. Every individual is faithful to their own values, and those values were evident from the beginning. If your partner was unfaithful, know that you were too. You loved an illusion instead of loving them for who they are. Acknowledging this can be challenging, especially if you've always seen yourself as innocent. Don't deceive yourself. Illusion leads to disappointment. No one is here to serve you. Step out of your fantasy and love the person for who they truly are if you still want that relationship. 6. Do you expect your partner to give up something? But when will you give up your desire for them to give up their desires? As long as you wait for change, you consider yourself superior. When someone believes themselves superior to you, did you want to change to meet their expectations? No. Instead, you resisted. Bingo. 7. Do you expect your partner to have the same values and interests as you? Do you know that if that were the case, one of you would be superfluous? The fact that your partner is not like you is an asset because it gives you space to be yourself. If you want fulfillment in your relationship, it's time to let go of fantasies. See the perfection in what is, or continue to love an illusion, and you have a guaranteed recipe for dissatisfaction.